Hello Aries and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 29th of November 2020. I hope you're all very well. Thank you for joining me. Once again, this is for the Aries Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Aries, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective. As you know, this can just take a moment to find the right cards to align for your reading, Aries, so please bear with me. Perhaps in the meantime, you would consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everyone. All right. Card for Aries, please. Oh, there we go. Sometimes that's how it works. The Seven of Pentacles is where we start your weekly reading, Aries. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card that represents you having a long-term view at the moment. In particular, to your finances, you want to see sustainable results in your life. It's also a card about your perseverance. Here you are, you've planted these little pentacle seeds here and you've gone out and you've watered them and you've weeded them. You've persevered and now you are reaping the rewards. You know, you're harvesting your rewards at the moment. The Seven of Pentacles is also a card that symbolizes investments, that long-term view, those sustainable results, the return on investments. And yes, this can be in a financial sense, but I also see this as, you know, a sense of your time, your energy, your emotions that perhaps you've put into something, a relationship, a project, some sort of circumstance in your life. Are you receiving the benefit of that? You will be having the return on that investment that you've put in this week. This is what the Seven of Pentacles is all about. Let's get all the cards on the deck for you and we'll get a little bit more into what rewards are coming your way this week. What return on your investment are you receiving? Excuse me, sorry Aries. Where I am in the Southern Hemisphere, it is obviously spring and I have incredibly bad hay fever at the moment, so please excuse me if I sound a bit snuffly. The Hermit card is the card at the bottom of the deck this week, the overarching energy. This is the Virgo card also, if that resonates with anybody out there. And the Hermit card is the card about soul searching. This is about you being a little bit reflective, a little bit introspective this week. You're certainly probably not going to be feeling particularly social this week. You're more into keeping your own company because of this soul searching. And what you're doing is you're seeking your own inner wisdom, your own inner guidance. You're checking in with yourself. And that's represented by the lantern here that I always see the Hermit carrying, and that universal star, speaking about your inner guidance, your inner wisdom. And that's what you're seeking throughout the week, which is a lovely energy to be having with you. Well, you're the Magician. Goodness me. Aries, it doesn't get better than that. This is what is crossing you this week. This is card number 1 of the Major Arcana. This is the ultimate manifestation card. If we're speaking about long-term results here they come. They're about to manifest themselves in your life. This is a card that represents your resourcefulness, your personal power, inspired action, all those things we were just talking about. Your perseverance. You're going to get the results that you want. And you can make this happen. Start co-creating with the universe. The Magician always has one arm outstretched there to the universe and the other pointing down to the earthly realm, speaking about the manifestation of your intentions in your life now. Got all the tools on the table here, speaking about your resourcefulness. The infinity symbol above your head, speaking about divine timing, divine guidance, divine interference, if you want to think about it like that. This is absolutely just 100% backing up that you are going to get your rewards this week. All of that hard work is going to pay off. You know, again, in a financial sense, in an emotional sense, in an energetic sense, whatever you have put in, you're going to receive tenfold back this week. Really exciting stuff. The Emperor is in the past position this week, Aries, and this is your card. This is the King of Kings. There's no one higher in the land than the Emperor. The Emperor card is about authority, establishment, structure, but it is your card. And I think in this reading, it's representing you being in your personal power. Over the last few weeks here, Aries, you've really risen to the occasion. You've stepped up. Here you are on your throne as the Emperor, the authority over your own life, this long-term view, these results that you want to see, and absolutely abracadabra, here they are with the Magician right there. The Page of Cups is in your grounding position this week, Aries, and the pages for me are the messengers of the tarot. And the message the Page of Cups brings is one about opportunities that are around you at the moment. It is a message for you to be curious, to see the possibilities in things. And the way the Page of Cups brings these messages is in an intuitive way. Little voice inside your head, the dream you have, the song you hear, the animal that you might see, all those sorts of insights, or, just be aware of them this week. This is sort of the realm in which the Page of Cups works. And these opportunities are for you to create. And why I said it brings a curiosity about possibilities was because generally these opportunities are actually right under your nose. It's just you haven't considered them as an opportunity or a possibility for you before. And now you're having a look at it from a little bit of a different angle, and you can see where those opportunities now may lead you. This is the message. Take a really good look around, because they're often, as I said, just around the corner, under your nose, in your local area. They're right there. You walk past them every day. You've just never considered it for you. Now is a time to have a look at these things. The Five of Pentacles here in your crowning position. This is really interesting because the Five of Pentacles is a card that sometimes represents, some financial concerns. Could absolutely represent a financial loss, perhaps. You losing out on an investment. Perhaps you've recently lost your job. You've had a huge expense come in that's kind of blown out your budget. It's that sort of card. But it's also a card about a mindset of lack, because sometimes our internal dialogue doesn't always represent our I can't speak, our outer conditions is what I'm trying to say. So for me in this reading, this is about your mindset. I think you're still back in the lack mindset, the working hard, the planting the seeds, hoping that they'll grow, checking on them every day. But your outer conditions are reflecting this enormous, reward. You're going to reap the harvest, so to speak. So it's just about realigning. And I think this is why the Hermit is also here, doing that soul search and just realigning what your internal dialogue is at the moment. Aries, because what we think is what we are. And I think what you're thinking is not what you are at all at the moment. So just do a little check in there with the Hermit energy, because that is exactly what you are at the moment. The Ten of Pentacles shining down on you as the outcome card this week. This is the card that everybody wants to see. This is the cold hard cash card. This is you being the wealth creator. This is you having financial security. This is you having financial long-term success. It's about you being a provider, a contributor, all of those things that you can do with all that money. So we go back to the Seven of Pentacles down there, that first card, and even the Magician. There's a big old reward coming for you. If you do have shares, if you play the stock market, if you do have investments, you're absolutely going to get a kick-ass return this week, or certainly coming up very, very shortly. If this is also, it doesn't necessarily have to be about your finances. It could be all your hard work, all the time and energy that you've put into your career is about to pay off. You're going to get a promotion. You're going to get a pay rise. This is all what these cards are pointing to. Something that you've been working on for a very long time is going to pay off this week and pay up. So good on you, Aries. As always, I'd like to take one final message just to summarize the weekly readings for you. But if you are resonating with this reading, by all means, please give the video a like. Please feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everyone. The number 48 and Porcupine Spirit has come to you this week. And the message Porcupine Spirit brings is time for beginner's mind. Time to now look at maybe other opportunities, as the Page of Cups is saying down here. Look at how you can grow your investment, grow your portfolios, grow your manifestation powers here. The attitude of gratitude. Let us see what other messages Porcupine Spirit has for you this week. When Porcupine Spirit calls your name, you're being asked to adopt a beginner's mind and to approach situations with curiosity. The old confounding stories no longer have a hold on you. Life is full of surprises hiding in plain sight. Looking at the world afresh with new eyes can help you find what you have been seeking, whether it is in a relationship, an opportunity, or evidence that all you have is right now with you, and you can co-create whatever you desire. Porcupine asks you to be playful and curious. There is so much waiting for you that you have yet to discover. I will leave you with that as the final message of the week, Aries. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.